Let me hear you say it. 10-10. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can collect screams. That works for me. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess that's the same thing for the beans song. The beans, the magical fruits. Welcome, welcome to story time. I'm going to read a few stories, and then Mr. Psych is going to take over with the silliest voices you've ever heard. You think we get up to fun stuff? No, no, no. You got to hear him read some tongue twisters. I know. So I figured we'd kick this thing off and learn a little bit about some monsters. Like Hotel Transylvania 2 monsters. Woo! Welcome to Hotel Transylvania. This 5-stake vacation resort is a favorite among both humankind and monsterkind, and is packed full of comforts for every type of creature. But it wasn't always this way. In 1898, Count Dracula, Drac to his friends, built the hotel to keep his daughter Mavis safe from humans, surrounded by 400 acres of haunted forest, including a spooky graveyard full of zombies. Drac was certain that no human would ever be able to find the hotel, and for more than 100 years, that was true. Bum, bum, bum. Until Johnny arrived. Johnny was hiking through the woods when he stumbled upon the hotel, but instead of being scared, Johnny loved mingling with the monsters. He helped Drac understand that humans have changed a lot in the years since the hotel's first opened. Now Johnny works as a Hotel Transylvania human relations coordinating co-assistant, making the hotel more human-friendly. Thanks to him, the hotel has some new activities for the human guests. Unfortunately, the humans just didn't appreciate the magic of Harry Three Eyes or Wayne's rather distracted tennis lessons. Womp womp. So, what's it like to stay at Hotel Transylvania, you ask? You'll be enchanted from the moment you arrive. Zombie bellhops will take your suitcase to your suite. Each guest room comes with a shrunken head on the doorknob to let the staff know not to disturb you. But when it is time to clean your room, witches will zoom in on their brooms and make your bed in a jiffy. Bing! When you get hungry, head on down to the hotel's restaurant for some delicious bagels with scream cheese or monster ball soup. Yum! You can enjoy your meal while listening to the music of the talented skeleton mariachi band. I bet their bones are rattling. The Dracula family. But the best part of your stay at Hotel Transylvania is meeting the monsters who call this place home. The owner of the Hotel Drac has some awesome vampire powers. He can transform into a bat and hypnotize people. However, Drac does get sunburned easily. Though Drac is very friendly, even to humans, he can be a bit overprotective, especially when it comes to his daughter Mavis. The Dracula family bloodline. Dracula doesn't talk much to his father, Vlad, these days. I mean, in fact, he hasn't seen his dad in over 600 years. Vlad is a 2,000-year-old vampire who lives hidden away in the dark cave with demons at his beck and call. He's a big grump and a real dislike for humans. But like his son, maybe Vlad will have a change of heart once he sees how the humans have changed. Johnny and Mavis fell in love at first zing. They got married and they have a beautiful baby boy named Dennis. Drac loves being a grandpa, or as he likes to say, a vanpa. Ah, ah, ah. We have Frank and Eunice. Frank and his bride Eunice have been friends with the Dracula family for over a century. They are very strong and have an electrical current running through their bodies, causing them to short circuit when they cry. Oh, Frank is terrified of fire, but loves to swim. He is the king of the hotel's high dive. Frank and Eunice are also very kind and trusting. When Johnny first came to the hotel, disguised as Frankenstein's cousin, Johnny Stein, Frank welcomed him into their family with open arms. Then we have my favorite, the werewolf family. Wayne and his lovely wife, Wanda, have their hands full with 301 rowdy, adorable werewolf pups. In his heyday, Wayne was a master at hunting and tracking prey, but changing thousands of diapers have left his sense of smell a bit dull. Nowadays, Wayne enjoys pranking his friends, teaching tennis lessons at the hotel, sticking his head out of car windows, and caring for his pups. Wayne, an all-around great guy, as long as you don't mind his bad dog breath. Ew, it was right. Puppy love. Wayne's daughter Winnie loves little Dennis, who's been her best friend since they were both in diapers. Winnie would do anything for Dennis, and she growls when his human cousins pick on him, and helps him escape the hotel when he is under attack. Yeah, we thought 101 Dalmatians was a lot. 301 werewolf pups. That's a lot. Then we have Murray the Mummy. Is the life of any party. He also has incredible powers. He can turn into a swarm of beetles, ew, and summon a massive sandstorm whenever he wants. The only catch, he often leaves sand dunes wherever he goes, and the witch maids have to clean up after him whenever he visits the hotel. Wah, wah. Then we have the Invisible Man, aka Griffin. He got very lucky after being introduced to the human world. He owns a successful workout empire and even has a girlfriend who is invisible just like him, although that matter may be up for debate. No one's seen her. Aha! Boom. Welcome in, Bandit. Welcome in, Michael. Then we've got some of the others, like Bigfoot, another monster who's right at home in the human world as Bigfoot. He's now an Italian soccer star and an unbeatable goalie. He even has his own autobiography that just came out. Have to listen to that. The Blob. He loves music, dancing, well, and cake. He's also a great friend in a tight spot. He can cushion your landing, drive a scooter, and even transform into a bubble for air travel. And this guy loves a good road trip. And then, not to mention the zombies. Think zombies can't do anything? Well, think again. The zombies at the hotel wear many hats, from tech specialists to car repairmen to party assistants. Don't let their lack of language fool you. These guys are on top of things. We really hope that you enjoyed visiting Hotel Transylvania and meeting all the monsters. The monsters sure enjoyed meeting you. Come back soon for more monster mayhem. The end.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, wow, is that candy?
Yay!
I take it all. Nom, 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 nom. Candy. Somebody said they were having candy for dinner. And I've decided that's what I'd like to eat. Although I think I should have a respectable meal like chicken tendies. You know, protein or something. Welcome in, everybody. Chicken then dessert? Bet. I will do. Hi, Joey. Hi, Killy. Welcome in. Crow-teen? If I was a crow and I needed to eat some bugs, we'd call that crow-teen, wouldn't we? Speaking of bugs, let's learn a little bit about the night of the Ooley bugs. Okay, and when I say Ooley bugs, I want everybody to say Ooley bugs. Ready? Ooley bugs. Say it with me. Ooley. Oh, you're eating them? Wormy, no! That's your kin! Ooley bugs.
What?
It's a bug's life just got real. Ooley bugs, the Ooley bugs. Hiss, hiss, don't make a sound. The Ooley bugs are coming out of the ground. One night a year, and tonight's the night, they frolic in the full moonlight. Who frolics in the full moonlight? The Ooley bugs, the Ooley bugs. They turn themselves inside out and let a gang of goblins out. The Ooley bugs. Behind that tree, see there, see there? Do you see what I see? That shadow moved. Beware, beware. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Down, quick, into the grass, and let the wild Ooleys pass. The Ooley bugs, the Ooley bugs. They're on the hunt. They're prowling now. Who's prowling now? Are we the hunt? Hear them grunt. They're scowling now. Moo-loo-la, they're howling now. Let me hear your best howl. Howl! Howl! They have sharp teeth, nom nom, and their eyes are keen. What Jane said. Their tempers are short, and their claws are mean. The Ooley bugs, stay hidden, don't be seen. Shh, shh, shh. This is the night of the in-between. It's the Ooley bugs, Halloween. The end of the night of the Ooley bugs. Yay! Ow! Yeah, one more. Ow, ow! Ow, ow! I'm about to say, come on, I know all y'all here can howl. How many Miss Tati dances have we been to? Okay, so do we have a tiny puppy named Bandito in the crowd? Where's Bandito? Bandit. Bandit's a small dog, and I picked this book for you. It's called Happy Halloween, Biscuit. But actually, it's Happy Halloween, Bandit. We're going to remix this book. Happy Halloween, Biscuit. Come along, Biscuit, said the little girl. We're going to the pumpkin patch. It's Halloween. Woof, woof. Just look at all these pumpkins. Which one should we pick, Biscuit? Woof, woof. Biscuit, where are you? Anybody see Biscuit here? I see him. You see him? Spotted. There he is. Woof, woof, funny puppy. There you are. And he stole the Scarecrow's outfit. Well, welcome back. Let's put a candle in the big jack-o'-lantern. Woof, woof. Silly puppy, come out of there. Hiding in the cornucopia, as Michael and I have called it. It's all the vegetables. How do you like my Halloween costume, Biscuit? It's a pretty princess. Where's Biscuit? I hear a woofing from the closet. Oh no, Biscuit! Did you find your own Halloween costume? Woof woof! Bandit has a little sweater just like that. Hi, Abby! Yeet. Look, Daisy, it's a ghost! Woof. Meow! Don't be afraid. See? It's only Biscuit. Woof woof! Oh no! Been de-sweatered. Who was talking about Weezer? DJ Casey. If you want to destroy my sweater. Oh. Okay. It's time to go trick or treating. Woof, woof, woof. Who did you find, Biscuit? Uh-oh. I see another tale of a puppy one could pet. Come on, Mari, let's pet this dog. Oh my gosh! Bow, wow, 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 yippee-yo, yippee-yay, it's Puddles! Look at little Puddles. Let's see if Grandma and Grandpa recognize us. Shh, follow me. Knock, knock, trick or treat. Oh, look, there's a special treat for all of us. We got some puppy bones. We got some cocoa. Just look at all of our treats. Halloween is fun, isn't it, Biscuit? Meanwhile, Biscuit said, zee, 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 zees. Zee, 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 zees. Good night, Biscuit. Happy Halloween. The end of Happy Halloween, Biscuit. Look at little Bandit. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Kilolo. Welcome in. Woo woo! Oh, the little barks. It's precious. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? That's a good one. Also, we love what the dog doing. And also, what's that one? The little piggies one where he's got the wet feet. Oh, what's that? How does that go? Yes, you may pet this dog. All hands on Bandit. Piggy dipping. Yes, piggy dipping. Piggy dipping at the piggy pond. Nah, boy, you went sausage swimming. I cannot. Since we are gearing up for more Halloween. I don't know if you've checked out Nuggets' section that's over here. You got to cross the little pumpkin archway to get there, but it's all Nightmare Before Christmas, just like the main sim with the pumpkins to grow. So I figured it was only fitting that we read the Nightmare Before Christmas. Written and illustrated proudly by Tim Burton, the spookiest dude on earth. A Pikachu face. I love that. That's really cute, Michael. Nightmare has always meant a lot to me. To revisit it after 20 years and adding a few additional illustrations has been a special experience, and I hope you enjoyed the new edition. Signed, Tim Burton. Fun fact, some theaters around your local area in real life may also even show The Nightmare Before Christmas again, as well as Coraline and the Corpse Bride. So keep your eyeballs peeled on your theater near you.
Oh.
Welcome in, Cadence. Ooh. It was late one fall in Halloween land, and the air had quite a chill. Against the moon sat a skeleton, alone upon a hill. He was tall and thin, with a bat bow tie. Jack Skellington was his name. He was tired and bored in Halloween land. Everything was always the same. I am sick of the scaring, the terror, the fright. I am tired of being something that goes bump in the night. I'm bored with the leering, my horrible glances, and my feet hurt from dancing those skeleton dances. I don't like graveyards, and I need something new. There must be more to life than just yelling boo. Then out from a grave, with a curl and a twist, came a whimpering, whining, spectral mist. Can we get a whimper, Bandit? Can we get a whimper? It was a little ghost dog with a faint little bark, and a jack-o'-lantern nose that glowed in the dark. It was Jack's dog, Zero, the best friend he had, but Jack hardly noticed, which made Zero sad. All that night and through the next day, Jack wandered and walked. He was filled with dismay. Then, deep in the forest, just before night, Jack came upon an amazing sight. Not 20 feet from the spot where he stood were 3 massive doorways carved in wood. He stood before them, completely in awe, his gaze transfixed by one special door. Entranced and excited, with a sense of worry, Jack opened the door to a white, windy flurry. Ooh. Look at it. Jack didn't know it, but he'd fallen down in the middle of a place called Christmas Town. Immersed in the light, Jack was no longer haunted. He had finally found that feeling he wanted. And so that his friends wouldn't think him a liar, he took the present-filled stockings that hung by the fire. He took the candy and toys that were stacked on the shelves, and a picture of Santa with all of his elves. He took lights and ornaments and the star from the tree, and from the Christmas Town sign, he took the big letter C. He picked up everything that sparkled or glowed. He even picked up a handful of snow. He grabbed it all, and without being seen, and he took it all back to Halloween. Back in Halloween, a group of Jack's peers stared in amazement at his Christmas souvenirs. For this wondrous vision, none were prepared. Most were excited, though a few were quite scared. For the next few days, while it lightened and thundered, Jack sat alone and obsessively wondered, why is it they get to spread laughter and cheer, while we stalk the graveyard spreading panic and fear? Well, I could be Santa, and I could spread cheer. Why does he get to do it year after year? Outraged by injustice, Jack thought and he thought. Then he got an idea. Yes, why not? In Christmas Town, Santa was making some toys, when through the din he heard a soft noise. He answered the door, and to his surprise, he saw weird little creatures in strange disguise. They were altogether ugly and rather petite. As they opened their sacks, they yelled, "Trick or treat!" Then a confused Santa was shoved into a sack and taken to Halloween to see Mastermind Jack. Lock, shock, and barrel. In Halloween, everyone gathered once more, for they'd never seen a Santa before. And as they cautiously gazed at the strange old man, Jack related to Santa his masterful plan. My dear Mr. Claus, I think it's a crime that you've got to be Santa all of the time. But now I will give presents and I will spread cheer. We're changing places. I'm Santa this year. It is I who will say Merry Christmas to you. So you may lie in my coffin, creak doors and yell boo. And please, Mr. Claus, don't think ill of my plan, for I'll do the best Santa job that I can. And though Jack and his friends thought they'd do a good job, their idea of Christmas was still quite macabre. They were packed up and ready on Christmas Eve day, when Jack hitched his reindeer to his sleek coffin sleigh. But on Christmas Eve, as they were about to begin, a Halloween fog slowly rolled in. Jack said, "Well, we can't leave. This fog is just too thick. There will be no Christmas, and I can't be Saint Nick." When a small glowing light pierced through the fog. What could it be? It was Zero, Jack's dog. Jack said, "Zero, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" And to be so needed was Zero's dream, so he joyously flew to the head of the team. And as the skeletal sleigh started its ghostly flight, Jack cackled, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Something's up with Jack. 'Twas the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning would cause quite a scare. The children all nestled so snug in their beds would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. The moon that hung over the new fallen snow cast an eerie pall over the city below. And Santa Claus's laughter now sounded like groans, and the jingling bells like chattering bones. And what to their wondering eyes should appear but a coffin sleigh with skeleton deer, and a skeletal driver so ugly and sick they knew in a moment this can't be Saint Nick. From house to house, with a true sense of joy, Jack happily issued each present and toy. From rooftop to rooftop he jumped and he skipped, leaving presents that seemed to be straight from a crypt. Unaware that the world was in panic and fear, Jack merrily spread his own brand of cheer. He visited the house of Susie and Dave. They got a Gumby and Pokey from the grave. Then on to the home of little Jane Neiman. She got a baby doll that was possessed by a demon. A monstrous train with tentacle tracks. A ghoulish puppet wielding an axe. A man-eating plant disguised as a reef. And a teddy bear with very, very sharp teeth. I need it. There were screams of terror and panic, but Jack did not hear. He was much too involved with his own Christmas spirit. Jack finally looked down from his dark, starry frights and saw the commotion, the noise, and the light. Why, they're celebrating me! It looks like such fun! They're thanking me for the job, the good one that I've done. But what he thought were fireworks meant as goodwill were bullets and missiles intended to kill. Then amidst the barrage of artillery fire, Jack urged Zero to go higher and higher. And away they all flew like the storm of a thistle until they were hit by a well-guided missile. And as they fell on the cemetery way out of sight, was heard, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Jack pulled himself up on a large stone cross, and from there he reviewed his incredible loss. I thought I could be Santa. I had such belief. Jack was confused and still filled with great grief. Then he slumped on the grave and started to cry, and as Zero and Jack lay crumpled on the ground, they suddenly heard a familiar sound. "My dear Jack," said Santa, "I applaud your intent. I know wreaking such havoc was not what you meant. And so you are sad and feeling quite blue, but taking over Christmas was the wrong thing to do. I hope you realize Halloween's the right place for you. There's a lot more, Jack, that I'd like to say, but for now I must hurry, for it's almost Christmas Day." Then he jumped in his sleigh, and with a wink of an eye, he said, "Merry Christmas," and he bid them goodbye. Back home, Jack was sad, but then, like a dream, Santa brought Christmas to the land of Halloween. The end of Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, what's up with that? Sally didn't make it in this one at all. Also, I still feel like we need another variation through every door. I want to know how macabre Valentine's Day can get, Easter, Thanksgiving. I think we need them all. That's what I think. Right? And then I had seen somewhere that people were talking about how Sally was going to have a book release from like the perspective of Sally, but I don't know if that ever came out. I don't know. But in the scene in the book where he's falling down the door essentially, it gives me such Coraline vibes where she falls down into the tunnel between her house and other mother's house. It's so familiar. It almost makes you wonder if Coraline's house was also a door. Like what alternate reality? Hmm. Hmm. Welcome to those just coming in. I just looked out. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and I see we have stickers. Meet ya. Just click my stickers. Don't forget your stickers. And don't forget that there's a sticker hunt in the Nuggets section here. I heard a rough estimate of 25, 26 stickers. But I don't know. You'll just have to go take a little look. And then there's a limited time sticker book that's Halloween themed for a donation of 50 linden to I Pink I Can over in that area. And if you do not have it, high key recommend you get it. I ran immediately. And now I have it for my stickers. Because yes, I also have stickers. Yeah. Yeah. And now for our last book is Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. I'm obsessed with this author, and for my story time later this month here at I Pink I Can, I have another Julia Donaldson book, so yeah. Yeah. Oh, Miss Kilolo's colorful. Let me see. I gotta cam around. Wow. Everybody's in costumes. That's so cute. I'm in costumes too. Do you know what I am? Anybody? If my particle isn't what gives it away. Beautiful. Matrix, you got it, Mari. Housewife of Smurf Village. That's so cute. Lady in Black. And when I type, I don't think you can see it because my book's in the way. Hold on, let me scooch it. I got me one of them old Nokia phones. You know, the indestructible kind from Verizon. I love it. Thank you. Everybody looks great. All right. Still the best phone. Agreed. I agree. Broom on the broom. How many people do you think could fit on a broom? We're about to find out. 2319. I'm betting that's close, Joey. I think you're right. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, with thundering paws, there bounded a dog, with the hat in its jaws. He dropped it politely, and then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down to her head, "I am a dog, bandit, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a pepperoni like me?" "Yes!" cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! They were gone. So now we have a cat, a dog, and the witch on the broom. That's 3. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid just like that. Drats! "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low. Then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, "I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a little bird like me?" Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. So we have a bird, a pupperino, a kitty meow, and a witch on the broom. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, caw, caw, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of the sudden, from a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely and said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a froggo like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat, down fell the dog, fell the frog, fell the bird. They went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and the witch with French fries tastes delicious to me. No! Cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help! Cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eye, and said, just this once I'll have witch without fries. Heh, heh, heh. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall and dark and sticky and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads and wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, Buzz off, that's my witch. The dragon drew back as he started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. I may have made a mistake. It's really nice to have met you, but now I must fly away. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you I'd be in that dragon's insides. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, Find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was sputtering, she muttered out a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch as they all clambered on, and the witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! They were gone. The end of Room on the Broom. I do think, yes, Jane, they were going to eat the
Yay!
witch. That was a great one. Yay! Oh my goodness. I have finished my tales early. You know what that means. It's time to hold on to your bellies while we laugh ourselves silly with the voices from Mr. Psych. I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, Psych, the floor is yours.
All right, let me get set up. I laughed whenever I got here and looked.